The East London Regional Court once again stalled the wheels of justice on Tuesday, 30 September 2025, as Magistrate Twanet Olivier failed to deliver judgment in the 7-year firearm discharge case against EFF leader Julius Malema and his former bodyguard, Adriaan Snyman. What should have been a decisive moment became yet another procedural cliffhanger. Olivier, citing the extensive nature of the evidence, postponed the ruling to Wednesday, 1 October at 9 a.m. A move that deepens public frustration and raises serious questions about the pace and priorities of our judicial system. This trial, dragging through years of legal gymnastics, has become less about accountability and more about endurance. For Malema, the stakes are political dynamite. A conviction could dent his populist armor. An acquittal would fuel his narrative. Either way, the courtroom is no longer just a legal venue. It's a stage for political theatre. Proceedings kicked off at 9:30 a.m. with a packed gallery and a visibly fatigued Olivier, still recovering from her flu. Malema arrived in a crisp navy suit and his signature red tie. Snyman matched him, a subtle but unmistakable show of solidarity. EFF leadership filled the benches, their presence calculated and symbolic. For 5 hours, Olivier dissected the evidence. Ballistic links to Snyman's Norinco rifle, contested video footage and the absence of injuries or damage. Key points leveraged by defense counsel Hodes to argue no real threat existed. The magistrate's tone was clinical, her delivery slow, her pauses frequent. By midday, tension escalated as she addressed the reckless endangerment charge, highlighting the stadium's proximity to homes and crowd density. And after lunch, she turned to Snyman's alleged role in supplying a loaded weapon, a point hotly contested by defense attorney Matthews. But time ran out again, and by late afternoon, Olivier adjourned, extending bail and promising a verdict on Wednesday. Her words of "haste would undermine justice" rang hollow for many who've watched this trial morph into a drawn-out spectacle. Outside, EFF supporters turned North Street into a red zone. Hundreds, many bussed in from Mdansane, chanted "Juju, Payi, Payi," and waved placards reading "Hands off CIC." Deputy President Marshal Dlamini addressed the crowd, declaring, "This is not justice delayed, it's persecution prolonged." His words were designed to resonate, and they did. Snyman's legal team remain confident, banking on acquittal. But the real battle is not just legal, it's narrative, and the EFF knows how to control theirs. What comes next? Verdict or more delay? Wednesday's session is billed as the final act, but don't bet on it. A conviction could trigger an immediate appeal, dragging this saga into 2026. An acquittal would be weaponized by Malema to reinforce his image as a political target. Sentencing, if it follows, will open another round of mitigation arguments focused on Malema's clean record and the celebratory nature of the incident. This trial is no longer about one man. It's about how South Africa handles power, accountability, and the rule of law. It's a test of whether our courts serve justice or merely perform it. East London braces for Wednesday, and the nation watches. And the question remains, Will we get a verdict? If you have any thoughts, do drop them in the comments section. And if you found any value in this video, please do like, share and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one.